This evening, Michigan Neighborhood Partnership would like to honor 6 individuals who we believe are without question Michigan neighborhood champions. These individuals were selected because of their groundbreaking work to improve neighborhoods in Detroit and improve the quality of life for all residents in Detroit. Each of these individuals have demonstrated a tremendous passion for their communities and the citizens of Detroit. Finally, when we reviewed each of their projects, it is our opinion that their work should be duplicated in every community, neighborhood, throughout both the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan. Tonight, we honor
Michigan Neighborhood Partnership is a very unique organization. It is the first truly collaborative organization that was founded in the city of Detroit. And we have to thank for that the vision of the late Reverend Eddie Edwards, who called us all together over 15 years ago to start planning for this organization. I was very fortunate to be a part of that group along with my colleagues in community and faith-based organizations from around the city of Detroit. We were also very fortunate at the time that the University of Michigan was reconnecting with the city, and Dr. Larry Coppert served as our convener and facilitator of our conversations. Another important element to the collaboration that was formed was the governor's office. Governor Engler at the time was looking for ways that he could connect to the city of Detroit and brought his staff to work with us in forming the Michigan Neighborhood Partnership. And then the final element to the partnership is the business community. We had great business leaders who were all at the table with community and faith-based organizations to help us shape the vision of a truly collaborative organization that would work together with all of the partners in the city to revitalize neighborhoods, to strengthen families, and to help the young people in our community live to their full potential. So we've worked for these 15 years, and I want to congratulate Dennis Talbert, who is the new president, who's been president for the past 2 years, along with the board of directors and the partners of Michigan Neighborhood Partnership for the tremendous work that has been done in continuing the vision that was started. And I think that the organization, particularly now during this presidential election, is really a wonderful example of what communities can do all across the country. And we now have a presidential candidate who's holding up the vision that if we all work together, we can do a much better job of solving the many tremendous problems that we face as a country. And so I am just very grateful to have been a part of the founding and working with all of my wonderful colleagues over these years, and for all of the many projects that we have been able to accomplish for the thousands and thousands of young people and families in the neighborhoods that we have been able to impact. I just consider it a blessing, and I wish and extend my heartfelt prayer for the continued success of the organization.
Behind me, there's a picture of a little girl, and that's what motivates me. Actually, when we were choosing our neighborhoods, I sent a photographer out into the 6 communities, and there's one picture that actually got blown up, and it sits in my office. It's of a little 2-year-old girl who was out on the street when there was no adult around her. She was just out there. She was in her pamper and diaper. She had her sandals on, and nobody was looking out for her. And so even if a mom or a dad or a grandmother can't look out for kids, there ought to be other people who look out for them. And that's what motivates me around this work. That's why I believe that children need good neighborhoods.
believe in resident-led community planning. I believe in it. I believe that residents and neighborhoods can make a difference to what their neighborhood looks like, what it feels like. And it's really up to the people who are living in those communities to determine whether or not this is a neighborhood of choice. And I'm a social worker by training, and to me, having an impact on the physical conditions of a community is the most mission-driven work that I can think of doing. That if I know that I can have even a small impact on how people feel about the place where they live, that this is now some place where they choose to live, not some place that they have to live because they can't afford to go anywhere else, that's really what motivates me to do this work.